Hey guys, Lincoln here, back with another video. Today, I owe you guys a backstory. Um, that video I last posted of me catching my bass, it was it's a couple of days ago that I posted it, and I just owe you guys some backstory. So the night before that, June 10th, 2017, I had asked my cousins, my dad's older cousins, if I could go fishing with them and Jim. I had to leave the cabin at June 11th to go back home, so we had just enough time to go and fish. So I asked, they said yeah, and sure, man, like we could totally do that. And it almost not happened. Like literally, they were getting ready to go, and then their dad comes by and says, "Hey, I need your help with something," and it took them forever to do that. And then finally, we were gonna go on a pontoon ride, and I was like super bummed because I really wanted to go fishing with them. And then at the last second, they showed up, and yeah, I got to go fishing, and we were fishing up short, up shallow wacky rigs. And so the wacky rigs, the wacky rig worm, that was actually like one of the first times I've ever fished it. So I was using a kid caster because I didn't have a bait caster and I didn't have a spinning rod. I mean, I had access to a spinning rod. I could have used my dad's, but I just decided to use my kid casting. So I've had those rods for about 6 years at that time. I don't have any more. They're my younger siblings' rods because I have bait casters and spinning rods. But I decided to use them, and I put on the hook, I tied it up, and then I put on the wacky rig, the worm, and they were like, "Okay, this is how you fish," and I'm like, "That's how," and they're like, "Yeah." So I fished it, and I don't remember how hard I set the hook, but I did catch the fish. I mean, you saw I caught the fish, but I don't remember what the hook set was like. But I pulled it in, and my cousin grabs the net and he goes to net it, and he's like not netting it. He's just doing a bad job. And so of course I'm 11 years old. I'm like, get the net. I mean, like, get the fish because I'm super like, I'm 11 years old. And I try not to like yell at him, like get the net. Like I didn't try to yell at him. I only said like pull it, come on. Like I meant get the fish and let's go, like get it. But yeah, it got pretty hectic there for a second. And then you guys saw me. I went to the line directly, and I pulled up the bass, and I remember I literally put my, like, literally I had short sleeves on, and I literally put my whole arm in the water like this and just pulled it up. So I got the bass, and we didn't weigh it, but it was about a 4 plus, maybe 4.5, almost 5. And it was pretty big, but the biggest bass I ever caught where I actually weighed it was 4 pounds. It was a 4 pound on the dot. So I know I've broken 4 pounds, but as you guys can see, I live up north. If you guys can see, I live up north. So it's Minnesota. It's cold, and the bass don't get very big up here. And to be honest, I'm thinking about doing like a video where I talk about great fish catches I've ever had, and like just certain things like that. But I mean, that's for another day. But for right now, like during the winter, I might do that where I just, like, some days I do a story. And I mean, maybe you guys might like it, maybe not. I have a ton of fishing stories I'd love to say. But yeah, that's how I caught my personal best bass at 11 years old. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, fishing is life, and life is beautiful, and fishing is awesome to me. And I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do this fishing adventure where I catch one bass on every single bass fishing lure I've never caught one on. So a fluke, I'm working on that. A Texas rig Senko, I'm working on that, or a Texas rig worm. I've already caught one on a Texas rig craw. I'm working on a toad, stuff like that. It's just certain lures I never caught a bass on. A buzzbait is probably going to be the hardest because I suck at fishing buzzbaits. I suck at it, and I'm not very good. So I'm going to just give it a go and see what happens. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you next time.